All right. You guys have only been waiting like 8 years for this. Going to make a full day of eating video. What's that? Did you knock something over there? So I start every morning off for protein shake. It's probably more protein than you should have at once. But that's just how I do it. A little water. A little ice. Most people, when they do shakes, they probably do like 1 scoop, 2 scoops. Me, I do 4 scoops for 100 grams of protein.
Lar.
Melissa just woke up.
I thought you were talking to Layla.
Melissa does like 1 scoop in her shakes.
I do 1.5.
I do 4. I do 4 when I wake up, 4 right before I go to bed. Wait, was that 3 or 4? That was 3.
I think it's 5.
I think that was 3. Bam. 4 scoops, 100 grams of protein.
But whey protein.
What sort of protein I use? Pure isolate GNC. I usually get the bigger ones, but GNC's been sucking lately. I hate buying little ones because I go through this in like 5 days at this size. I had ghosts for like, I had 2 ghost ones because this gets pretty tiring pretty quickly. But those go through like really quick. So stick with this brand. It mixes well. I've never had issues digestion wise with this. It sits in my stomach pretty well, and I have a pretty sensitive stomach to begin with. So stick with the GNC brand. It's usually buy one, get one half off. Yeah. That's what I've been using for a year or 2 now. I don't know, I forget, but I've been sponsored by multiple companies. I don't really care to be sponsored, to be honest, right now. I'm sure I could be. But for the most part, I just focus on barbell commission and leave all the other noise alone because I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to push a bunch of things. Barbell commission's my baby. I stick with that. But yeah, I'll take this down like 20 seconds. But lately I've also been throwing like a bagel in. Might do my protein shake.
They're in this other, you put them there, not me.
Relax.
What?
Okay. But I've been having a bagel too. Bagel's right around 50 grams of carbs. This is 100 grams of protein, very little carbs. This is a pretty clean protein, whereas Ghost has a little more carbs in it, a little more fat in it. This pure isolate, it's pretty clean. It's mostly just protein. So that's all I have. I'll answer some emails and whatnot. It's like 7 a.m. right now. I'll answer some emails, watch a YouTube video or 2, whatever. I'll get up, shower. Then I'll have 1 cup of uncooked. What? You're messing me up.
I said then you'll have 85 pancakes.
No. It's a training day. So on non-training days, I do pancakes, about 100 grams of carbs worth. On training days, say it's a training day, I'm gonna bench press. That's why I do the bagel now. Then before the gym, I take 1 cup of uncooked rice. Obviously I cook it, but that should be around 140 grams of carbs. So that mixed with this ends up being somewhere around 200 grams of carbs pre-workout, or before I train, I should say. It's not like directly pre-workout, but around 200 grams of carbs, around 100 grams of protein going into the gym. Yeah, it should be enough for now. Also, I should probably show you my weight. Getting beefy. Getting real beefy. Should I measure the guns today? Probably.
Go.
Alright, so like I said, I like to make my rice. This is like basmati rice. Not gonna lie, it's not my favorite. I gotta order a different rice.
You like the
The
jasmine.
day we got it from the supermarket, this was the only one that had like the Ziploc. So I was like, and the Ziploc actually didn't even fucking work.
Yeah, no, you broke it.
No, I did. It like isn't warmed up working. Whatever. So I do 1 full cup uncooked. Cook it. It's supposed to be around what 140 or so grams of carbs. Throw it in the pressure cooker. First of all, if you don't have a Ninja, you're fucking up.
Oh, I gotta go show what the Ninja is.
Get your life in order.
Hold on.
Get a Ninja.
This is the Ninja.
I do the majority of my actual cooking in the Ninja because I can't cook for shit. So I'll probably make a steak in there later.
He's not a bad cook, actually. He has a simple palate,
And this
so.
pressure cooker seems to work best for me is 1.5 cups of water and 1 cup of rice. But you'll see after, I'm gonna go shower while this cooks. But you'll see after I put aminos, soy sauce, adobo, looks like I put something else in there.
Butter? No.
I haven't been putting butter. How many cups of water was that?
We got him off that pre-workout fat. I
Third cup? This is
don't,
the third cup.
yes, that's the third.
Um,
Because pre-workout fat just gets in the way of digesting carbs. So you don't really need it.
so I'm not really bulking hard right now, so I go 1 cup. So I was like really trying to pack on the weight. I'm already in the 250s, I don't want to get much higher. So I was really trying to pack on the weight, I'd do like 1.5 cups of rice. In the past, I've even gone as high as 2, but 2 is like,
Gross.
it's really hard to like digest quick enough to train, and then you're just fucking sloppy, and it's not. You're better off like, a cup is okay, 1.5 cups gets like really borderline, like it's gonna make you real sluggish, kind of pointless. You're just gonna take a big shit, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna digest it. Especially before a workout. Like if you weren't working out, maybe, but you're better off like spreading it more through the day. That's why I did the bagel before, instead of trying to do like more rice right now. Like it just doesn't work out very well. What am I doing? 10 minutes. So I'll do the rice. Alright, answer some more emails. Go to the gym. So by the time I'm done eating the rice, it'll probably be about 45 minutes to an hour before I actually start
He's
training.
a very slow eater.
But by the time I finish, and then I'll show you what I make to drink at the gym. That's another big thing for me. But yeah, I'll show you what I put in the rice after I shower.
Bye.
But
Bye. Take 3. Good morning. In contrast to Kevin, I don't eat breakfast. It's just simply because I'm not hungry. I am a former practicer of intermittent fasting, but so I just learned to not be hungry when I woke up. So I don't really intermittent fast anymore. But if I'm not hungry, I don't eat. But I do have my morning cup of coffee. And then I'll eat something around maybe 10 o'clock that's protein based, like scrambled eggs, a protein bar, a shake, if I'm hungry then. If not, I'll just wait until lunch. All right, that's it.
how much protein do you do like in a day? What do you like your macros and stuff?
Kevin asked how much protein I eat in a day and what my macros are. So I don't break my macros down like a lot of people that like psycho obsess on that. And I am a dually certified nutrition coach, by the way. And that's just not the way I do it. Everybody has to do what works for them, but I like to eat my body weight in protein like Kevin does. Kevin actually goes over. So 1 gram of protein per body weight. Some people will do lean mass, so they'll take off their body fat percentage and then do their protein based on that. That's fine too. So for me, it's around 150 grams of protein currently. That's probably about my body weight. So 150 grams of protein. which again, in contrast, Kevin already had the 100-gram protein shake. So we are a little different. And then, I don't know, I probably eat around 2,000 calories a day right now. Probably should be a little bit less, but that's about what I do. So I make sure I hit my protein, and then I'm always eating a vegetable with my meals, and then a starch peri or post-workout. So you'll see, because today is also a training day for me as to where I fit my carbs in versus how Kevin does his. So I hope you're real.
You train later in the day versus earlier?
Yeah, I train. Yeah, he's right. I train later in the day, so I'm usually already fed, because he crams in a bunch of usually rice or oatmeal pre-workout, but he trains. That's like he has to eat before he goes to the gym because he trains earlier in the day. I train after work, so after 5 p.m., I've already eaten a decent amount of my macros at that point. So I'm in a fed state, and I just don't have a need for a ton of carbs pre-workout. I don't use pre-workout powders. I don't use caffeine. None of those things really amp me up. I'm not caffeine sensitive. My coffee is because I like how it tastes, not because it wakes me up. So I'm just a little bit different, as you'll see. Also, it's good that I don't do caffeine or pre-workout, because I am training at 5 p.m. I would never go to bed. So yeah, that's the difference so far. And your shoe pile.
It's only like 2 pairs.
We have a 2-pair rule, and he has 4.
Well, I'm not going to wear those no bolts for another 2 months.
Okay.
All right. Rice is cooked. I'm going to add some stuff. Adobo, because I don't know how to actually season things, so I just cheat and use adobo. A lot of it. Get that sodium up, so I don't have cramping issues at the gym.
You're benching today. You can get some arm cramps.
Just show them the adobo collection.
Oh yeah.
Got like 5 different.
Yeah, we got a lot of adobos. Nothing wrong with adobo.
This is pure vanilla.
It is pure vanilla.
Pure butter.
From when I made panna cotta. Things that you don't do.
So then.
You want to try the new aminos?
What?
The smoky?
Yeah, sure. So, put some liquid aminos. I don't know what these do, but Melissa can tell
Basically
you.
like soy sauce.
Yeah. I don't know like what kind of aminos or anything like that. Put a good couple squeezes of that. And this is new, smoky barbecue coconut aminos.
Mm-hmm. It's like a sweet soy sauce, but it's smoky. If you like smoked anything, meats, whatever, it's so good.
It smells the same as the other ones that I usually do.
So basically he loads up his rice with a lot of sodium.
So I can eat it quicker. You gotta keep it, you gotta make it moist.
Oh.
It's easier to eat when it's moist. It's easier on your tongue and in your mouth when it's moist.
Whoa.
Mix them up. Because we have this much rice. If it's dry, it ain't gonna go down well. Mix it up like I'm mixing crack.
Whoa.
Feed the streets.
We were listening to too much Future this morning. A lot of drug talk.
I get that stirring.
All right. You're at the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop it up. Whew. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Bye.
My baby. It's got the gold rims. Alrighty. I think it's time for a cold start. It's a little loud. Air intake. bit noisy, it's a bit fun. All right, so I couldn't do it inside because Melissa's on a conference call, but this is a drink. This is what I drink during my workout. What is in here? This is like a 1.5 liter, I believe, right? Yeah, 1,500 milliliters, 48 ounces. This is a scoop and a half of Indorox, which is a carb like recovery powder. So you're supposed to drink it more so after the workout. I drink it through my workout. I forgot to grab a protein bar. Damn it. I forget what it ends up being. I think it's around like 40 grams of carbs when you do a scoop and a half. It's Indorox, which has electrolytes and a bunch of other recovery stuff in it. It's a good thing to drink. It has... I also added an electrolyte powder that has about 1 gram of salt in it. So, gotta keep your salt intake up. And then I add 2 Skittles drink packs, which are the sugar-free ones. So there's no calories in them. They're pretty much just a sweetener, but they taste really good. So for people who drink a lot of water, I would add the Skittles drink mix because they're really fucking good. And again, they're no calories, but they taste like we're drinking Skittles. But yeah, that's what I drink during my workout. I got water for my pre-workout. I use Bucked Up. Woke as fuck is what it's called. It has 333 grams of caffeine per scoop. Right now I'm doing like 1 scoop pre-workout. When I'm dieting more and I'm on less carbs, I do like a scoop and a half to 2 scoops. So right now I don't need more than 1. But that's where we're at. About to hit the road and roll down to the gym.
Okay, hi again. So I'm back. It is 11:47 a.m. I have not eaten yet. I probably ate around maybe 8:30 last night. I had a shake. That was not my intention. I had a call that was kind of brutal and it went overtime, so I just didn't have a chance to eat until now. So, with that being said, my first meal of the day is going to be my lunch, which is going to be a salad today. Sometimes I add a starch into my lunch on a training day, but it's still pretty early, so I can eat my pre-workout carb a little later this afternoon as like a snack or something. So, what am I going to do is I like to use the chopped salad bag mixes. This one is an Asian style, and I typically use half the toppings. You know how they come with like well, I'll show you in a minute, but I use half the toppings, 1/4 to 1/3 of the dressing packet, so on and so forth. And then I have leftover ground chicken from yesterday, so I'll warm it up and put it on top as my protein. And that will be my lunch. But what I wanted to also say that I do every day is I eat, I don't know, a few forks full of this sauerkraut, roasted garlic. This brand in particular, this Cleveland brand, some of you have seen these in the grocery stores. They're pretty popular. There's a lot of different flavors, but I do this religiously because I like sauerkraut. But it's a natural probiotic, so it's a way of me getting probiotics in without taking like the pill version. I also eat a lot of plain Greek yogurt that is a natural probiotic as well. So if you don't like sauerkraut, you could do kimchi. Kimchi's too spicy for me. I'm a big baby about spice. So, but yeah, plain Greek yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, if you drink one of those a day or something. It's just a nice way to get a probiotic into your system naturally. Okay, when I put the salad together, I'll show you that. And that's it for now. Kevin and I both have water bottles that we have at home, and we take our hydration very seriously. But we also have this drawer. I'm going to take this off now. This drawer of flavor packs for our water. Oh, do you like my slippers? Anyways, these we use religiously because they makes the water taste better, and it helps more of it go down the hatch. So I go through probably 3 of these bottles a day, and I wouldn't do that if I didn't use the flavor packs. And they're like 5 or 10 calories a pack. It's not a big deal. And then once a day, he and I both use one of these packets, LMNT, Element. It's an electrolyte packet, but it has a lot more sodium than a regular electrolyte packet would. It has 1,000 milligrams of sodium and potassium and magnesium in it, but 1,000 milligrams of the sodium. It is very salty. I love it. He really has to dilute his, but I love, love, love salt. But it's also super important. I mean, the average size adult should probably get around 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. And this gives you about almost half of that. So, I took candy from Kevin's stash. It's a Reese's cup with pretzel in it. Do you say Reese's or Reese's? Are those the 2 options? Okay.
Alrighty, so hit that 500 bench, which I haven't done since well before I tore my lat back in November. So happy with that. And obviously I'm not even remotely peaked right now, so that was nice. I'm not peaked, 500 single. I had to run out. I did some accessory work, but today's focus is more on food. But I decided to come down to the world famous Holy's in the Strip District out here in Pittsburgh because we're going to my friend Austin's this weekend. We were on track together at Villanova. He actually lives in Montana now. And he comes back to New Jersey once a year with his girl and his kids. He stayed at his mom's for a couple of weeks. And his birthday's July 4th, which just passed. So me and Melissa are gonna head up there, see a bunch of my college friends basically. So I wanted to come down and get him like a nice big T-bone steak or something, like, you know, something cool for his birthday. So I'm gonna find something pretty good. But this is a place to do it. Holy's in the Strip District in Pittsburgh is like the real deal. And I'll get some steaks and stuff for myself. Although our freezer's pretty packed right now because we just went shopping the other day. But it's all good. But yeah. These are what I came here for. Then I get this one right here. Nice 3-pound tomahawk. Alright, I'm back home now. Well, I'm shiny and sweaty and gross. Alright, I haven't had protein since like 7 a.m. I'm sure it is reflective. Sometimes what I do is I make a shake, I bring it to the gym, and I drink it right after I finish like the main lift. So today after bench press, I would have had a shake. of some anywhere between like 50 to 100 grams, but I chose to skip it because I got to the gym pretty early, so I didn't feel like it was necessary, because I knew I could still get home in time to not go too long, you know what I mean? But I got this steak here. I just showed you guys at Holy's. This one is, what is it? So yeah, London broil. It's right over a pound, which I don't know what that'll end up being, but it'll be a good amount of protein. At least 80 grams of protein once it's cooked. So I'm gonna eat this right now. I definitely need to add a carb, but I'm more focused on just getting this, just starting to cook this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for the carb yet. I'm not as concerned, to be honest, but I'm really trying to make sure I'm over 300 grams of protein every single day. I want to build as much muscle as possible right now. Carbs and fat, I'm not as worried about. I definitely don't want to be in a deficit, but I'm not like super worried about, like, you know. I know I need a carb. I mean, I've had carbs today.
Yeah.
Just not really. What?
You have sweet potatoes?
So I do have sweet potatoes. Anyways, I'm gonna air fry this because air fryer is life for me, and I don't know how to cook. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm back. Hi. So for me, it's 4:15 p.m. I've wrapped up my workday for the most part, so I'm gonna get ready to train. But earlier, this was my pre-workout meal. It's not the greatest, but it's a Cliff Bar. So I actually do like having Cliff Bars on hand for like days like this. I just had a really busy work day. So Cliff Bars are carb bars. That's how I view them. I don't view them as a protein bar or anything. It's a carb bar. And it has 45 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of those are just straight up sugar, which will be a quick digesting carb that I can help fuel my training session if need be. My training session today also is not super intense. I've been having some issues with my lower back, just a little flare up. So Coach Oak has prescribed some, moderate, just a small workout, getting me back into some deadlifts today. So not super intense. I don't need a ton of fuel. I should have done a protein shake with that bar. To be honest with you, I'm super behind on protein today, but I'm going to make up the difference. Watch. I'll make it happen. And last but not least, my pre-workout drink, or my intra-workout drink, is EAAs, not BCAAs, but EAAs. So the 9 essential amino acids. I like to put a scoop of this in. I do a scoop of collagen. And then I do, whoops, that's really close to the camera. And then I do creatine, because, creatine's the greatest. But that's it. That's what I put in my drink. On non-training days, I'll put the collagen and the creatine in my morning coffee just so that I get it in somewhere. All right, that's it for now. Bye.
Okay, so I finished that steak. I showered. Don't move. I showered. I still don't have a car. Fucking tired, to be honest. So to have a carb at least somewhat close, I'm just gonna have some cereal. Best cereal they make, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Normally I would just fill up the bowl and keep it moving, but in the interest of the video, I'll measure it out for you guys. I think you do it by the cup, right? Yeah, a half cup. I should just get a full cup actually. We'll make this quicker. So it'll also help me in the future, because I don't really know how much I eat. One cup. Two cups. Spilling everywhere. I'm clumsy. It's all good. 2 cups. Three cups. I think that's about how much I would normally eat. Yeah, so 3 cups. Pretty normal serving for me. 3 cups equals 3 cups is 99 grams of carbs, pretty much no protein, about 12 grams of fat, which isn't so bad. The carbs are, it's only 12 grams sugar, surprisingly, of the 33 per serving. So that's 36 grams of sugar. Dietary fiber, 2 grams. Something's off with that. I'm not sure what. I'm sure Melissa could figure it out. But this is about 100 grams of carbs. So that definitely helps me right now. Normally, I would rather go with like a potato, pasta, or rice. I have some Trader Joe's like chicken fried rice, stuff like that. But in the interest of time, because Melissa's training right now, but we're gonna run to cryo and sauna. So I'm gonna have this in a little bit of time that I have right now. I am not lactose intolerant, but somewhat sensitive to lactose. So I don't get regular milk. I get Fairlife, which is lactose free. I'm actually trying, I usually get the red one, the whole milk. This time I got the DHA omega-3. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Felt like trying it out. Tastes exactly the same, to be honest. Probably should have measured that. It's all good. Not really too worried about it. There's a lot of protein in this though. That was more than a cup for sure. There's 13 grams of protein per cup. That was probably at least 2 cups. So that's actually another like 26 grams of protein at least. Score. I'll take that. I will certainly take that. And that's it.
Okay, so I just trained and we are in a hurry because actually Kev is going to do whole body cryo and I am going to get in the infrared sauna. But before I go, I want to get my post-workout shaken. So this is 1.5 scoops of pure isolate. Same brand that Kevin uses, just this is strawberry. I put a half a banana in so I have a little bit of a carb with the protein post-workout. And that's it. And then we're going to roll. Okay, bye.
Oh, it's not that bad. Come on. Those little old ladies do it. You can do. See, you're an old pro. Now, what do you do? Level 1, 2?
Yeah,
Level 1. Hey, just check.
I'm not too yet. One is tough.
All right. I was gonna say because I didn't recognize your name. I'm like, oh, I got somebody new coming in today. I haven't met
I've been
yet.
here a couple times.
Couple times, yeah.
Not with you, I guess.
No. I'm Wednesday nights and Friday nights, and like, I mean, it was unbelievable what they would set off there, and they would sell them like 4th of July, New Year's Eve. See, you're done. See, oh, see, I BS. I try to make it go. I BS. I'm good at it. So, good stuff.
All right, y'all. It's 8 o'clock. I honestly don't even feel like cooking anything, but I know I need to eat because I did train full body today. So we're gonna do the quickest thing possible so I can just get this down the hatch. I like to say down the hatch, I found out today doing these videos. What I have here for my protein source is turkey meatballs. They're frozen. All 3 items I'm going to show you, I get at Trader Joe's, but I'm going to do 4 frozen turkey meatballs, so that's 24 grams of protein, 200 calories. And then I'm going to do, I don't know, probably just a half a cup or so of this Japanese rice. It's also frozen. And then there is cauliflower stir fry from Trader Joe's. I like to mix this in just so I get some more vegetable into my diet. So, and it's really super low calorie. So I mix these together so it seems like I'm eating a lot more, but it's not as many calories. So it's a little trick. Add a little cauliflower stir fry in with regular rice and you get a little more food volume. It's a psychological thing. So that's what I'm going to make for my post-workout meal. And then I am done eating for the day. I have to tally my protein, but I think I'm pretty close to where I need to be. And I do the EAAs in my workout drink, so that provides me a little bit of a security blanket as far as my protein requirements, just a little bit. So, all right, that is a wrap for me. I don't know what Kevin has in store. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been grabbing handfuls of these crackers all day. I just didn't record it, but I mean, 17 crackers are 70 calories, so a little extra carb, I guess. Yeah, okay. Thanks for hanging with me, and talk to you later. Bye.
All right. End of the day. It's like 10 o'clock. Gonna get this last protein shake in. Another 100 grams protein. So my protein for the day should be over 300. Carb should be around 300. Fat, I have absolutely no clue, but not low. And that's really all I need. Wait, how many scoops did I put in? I might have fucked the scoops up. I think that's 4. That doesn't seem like enough.
Pretty full.
Yeah, that's not enough. That must have been 3. This shit is tiring. Yeah. I might have a Pop-Tart, maybe 1, just for a little more carbs. I don't like having a lot of sugar like right before bed because it'll keep me awake. But yeah, I'm gonna down this protein shake, another 100 grams, which will put me at actually probably well over 300. Because I had the steak, that should be close to 100. 200 gram protein shakes put me at 200 right there alone, so that's 300 plus that milk was probably at least another 25 grams. And I'm probably forgetting something else. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's what I'm really worried about mostly, is getting enough protein in. Pretty sure I had enough carbs. Actually, I might have a banana right now. We'll see.
Whoa.
But that's it.
Show them how you open a banana.
But that is it. That is a full day of eating, as well as a 500 bench. So that's my first 500 bench since before I tore my lat in November. So that's a good sign. I am 11 and a half weeks out from the showdown meet. So some things are going well, some things are going not so well, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. I'll work it out, keep things going until next time.